Principle number 1, the principle of evolution. Good morning. Good morning, companion on the road of life, companion on the path. This message is to transmit to you one of the most important principles that governs human behavior. With the help of this principle, you will be able to realize more light on your path. So be attentive. Reflect on each word and phrase of this message. Listen carefully to your inner voice as you meditate on it. Reflect on it again and again until its contents become a part of you. Done this way, it will become instinctive and automatic in your approach to life. To go against the evolution of things is to go against yourself. Let me repeat this again. If you go against the evolution of people, things, situations, happenings in the world, you are at the same time going against yourself. This principle is based on a cosmic law, the most important law that governs the universe. It is the law that states that the Creator resides in all of His creation. As the Creator has created everything that exists, He then is present in each particle, in each atom of His creation. Everything is in everything. Everything is in all things. This is why, if you go against the evolution of things, you are also going against yourself. Life is one and beats in all of the cosmic kingdoms. It beats in the animal and mineral kingdoms. It beats in planets, suns, water, in all that is. Wherever you look, there is movement, and movement is life, and life is evolving. Life is evolution. Life is one. It is the impulse you feel in your chest, in your heart. It is the same consciousness that beats in you, also in stones, animals, in the trees, and in other people. Life evolves from the imperfect to the perfect forms, from the most dense to the most subtle, from the most material to the most spiritual. This is why if you stop the evolution of any particle of life, you will also be delaying the evolution of the same life that beats in you. Now, let's see how this principle can be applied in the way of life we are living today. Reflect with me. If this principle says to go against the evolution of things is to go against yourself, it is also saying, in other words, if you commit yourself to help other things to evolve according to their plan, then you yourself will evolve. That is, if you help other forms of life to evolve, won't you be helping the same particles of life that beat in you to evolve as well? Simple, isn't it? Very well, my friend. Let's see what obstacles we might find on the road so as to be able to put this principle to work for us. The most important one is that from the moment of our birth we start thinking that we are a separate entity, that I am only myself. Peter is Peter and John is John. That I have nothing to do with the sun, the moon, water, fire, the eucalyptus tree, our dog. Isn't this right? This has been the education we have received. It is not enough to understand the principle that we are one with everything else, that our life is part of the same life with that of the rest of humanity. It is necessary to feel it, to feel this understanding penetrate each of the cells that form your mind, your emotions, and your body. It is necessary that you remember this as you walk the several paths of life. The first obstacle to recognize is that we think we are separate entities, independent and individualized from the whole. The next obstacle that we encounter on the path is not holding firmly in our minds and spirit that everything is in evolution or involution. If I toss a rock upward, it will go up, then fall back. In life, to ascend is called evolving. To descend is called involution. There cannot be anything static in the universe. Nothing is inert. Nothing is paralyzed. Everything moves, vibrates, either forward or backwards, inbound or outbound. Everything evolves or involutes. My friend, let's concentrate and meditate on this. A seed evolves into a tree. A boy evolves into a man. A little puppy evolves into an adult dog, and so forth. Ideas and thoughts evolve also. So do feelings and situations. You get married today and you have evolution or involution in your life. Your union can go into more advanced phases of life, or you can involute or degrade into something worse. You can start an activity today, such as a new job, and by dedicating yourself to it with good effort, rise in the evolution of your good effort. Or you could involute by not caring or paying attention to your work. This is the daily struggle inside our small worlds. We are basically made of three entities: mind, emotions, and body. Consciously, no individual wants involution. If we were to be asked which of the two we wanted, we would naturally choose evolution. We all want to be a better person, better workers, better professionals, better friends, better brothers, better children, better parents, to be rich, have creative ideas. Isn't that right? Even though this desire to evolve is in our mind is weak. By the law of duality, our emotional instinct naturally opposes our mind. Our emotional instinct is a justifier. It has a sweet tooth, is lazy, holds back, runs away from effort, looks for the easy way, and tends to involute. Inside you, and inside me, and inside all other people, there is a constant struggle between the side that wants to go forward and the other that wants to hold back or go backwards. Our body is in the middle of that battle. The reaction produced by the friction between our minds and our emotions can cause weakness, sickness, destroy our organs, and embitter our life, because our body receives the results of the battle taking place inside of us between the two forces. Going back to the principle, to go against the evolution of things is to go against yourself. Means that if you support the involution of something external to you, you will at the same time be strengthening the part in you that involutes. On the other hand, if you help in your world or other forms, beings or persons to evolve, you will be supporting the part in you that wants to evolve. How can we make this happen? The people that have walked that path into evolution before you and me have asked themselves the same questions. Those who have crossed the barrier and have evolved step by step, season after season, left for us the following legacy of their experiences. Before we continue, I would like to suggest to you that you follow the instructions in the first part of this message for 7 days, that you meditate and reflect on them. This is the first part of their legacy to you, so practice and understand it thoroughly. It will provide you with the light of this principle, and is the reason why it is the first of the 12 that can give man his total liberation from life and from maximum evolution possible. Unless you follow this first instruction, coming from those who have walked this path ahead of us, it won't be worth continuing with the rest. So be conscious, my friend. Be prudent. Pull yourself out from the masses. Don't be afraid of being different. Take seriously this advice. Here, the only purpose is to make a free person out of you. The second instruction they have left us, after understanding the first part of this principle, is to make an analysis of our own life. Get a sheet of paper and a pencil. Ask yourself the following question. Can it be that unknowingly I am doing, saying, or acting in a way that is contributing to the involution of my own life and that of the people around me? I am not saying that you are doing so, but could it be? Remember, the part in us that involutes our life works very secretly, hidden from our consciousness. Since we don't realize it happens in this manner, we need to bring it out into the light. To start, write down the thoughts that come to your mind which hurt you. Ask yourself, what are the emotions you feel once in a while that involute you? Do your actions contribute to the evolution of your physical body? Is everything you do evaluative? Now, let's look at the situation with the people you live with. Your mother, your spouse, children, workmates. Write them down too, one by one, and ask yourself the following questions. Can it be that I am doing something that involutes or makes any of them go backward instead of forward? Analyze your reactions thoroughly and write them down from the point of view of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Then, after doing this, you will wake up and understand more fully the identity of what is within us, what is also part of us, but under the law of equilibrium tends to involute us, and now wants to help us evolve. After doing this analysis, you will discover many unknown things about this hidden part of yourself. But, my friend, you must be true to yourself, sincere, impartial, as if you were doing this about somebody else. Now, after doing it once a day for 7 days, each time as if it were the very first time, not forgetting to be prudent and sincere, this becomes the first part of your liberation from the involutive influences of the world. The third instruction is as follows. Choose an hour of the day for your private use over the next 49 days. During this hour, you must be away from all your activities and relations, where you can do this work of understanding the ways of evolution in action. As an example, you could go to a hospital and see a newborn baby, see another born 1 day before, and another born 5 days before. Notice how they evolve. Or you could plant a seed or a plant and watch it over the following 49 days. And you would see that if you watered it, it would evolve and grow. You could go to a laboratory and observe through a microscope the cells of life, watching how they evolve. Look, search, investigate, until the idea is a living part of you, until every cell in your body can respond to the idea of evolution, until you really see that everything evolves. Then comes the second part. You must also see the involution that is in this world. Buildings are demolished to build better ones. Students are flunked in school. Husbands and wives get divorced. People die. Employees are fired from their jobs. Accidents and violence are all about you. All of these are examples of involution. All people and things involved in these situations are involuting. Then analyze your own life and notice how many times in the past you have wanted to go forward, but you went backward instead. Notice how many times the involution within has held you back, and you did not find the strength to advance. How many ideas have you had in your mind to do evolutionary things, but did not follow through? Well, try to remember how many times you have inflicted harm on other people, and they have involuted because of it. How many times have you helped other people, and they evolved because of your action? My friend, the secrets that have led other people to liberation are in your hands. You have it in your hands to make a better world for yourself and others, or make your world a hell. In your hands you also have what others have, a heaven or a hell. To go against the evolution of others is to go against your own evolution. After the 49 days, after this thorough analysis and acquired knowledge of yourself and of others, you will have awakened to the reality that everything evolves from involution, and that you can help the rest to evolve, as well as to contribute, even unknowingly, to the involution of others. Not willingly, of course. Nobody consciously hurts others, not even a flea. We must remind ourselves that within us there is an entity that is our real self, an instinctive entity, an uncontrollable entity that when we sleep or are not alert or daydreaming can overwhelm us with our fears, our needs, our fights, that we forget that others are ourselves and that the life in them is the same as the life in us. That entity makes us do things that we consciously are not willing to do. You can understand, my friend, nobody wants to watch a baby cry. Nobody wants people to die of hunger. Nobody wants war, conflicts, and discord. Consciously, we want to see everybody happy, progressing. But what we see all around us are the signs and effects of involution. Who causes this? Who causes this, my friend? Simply put, it comes from within you and me, in the part of us humans that we cannot control, the part that tends to involution. For whatever reason, be it need or fear, isolation or trauma, it dominates our essence and makes us do the things we do. This is involution. Think about it. Can you imagine if every person in this world decided to follow the principle that says, to go against the evolution of others and of things is to go against my own evolution? If each and every world citizen would do this, what kind of world would we have? Wouldn't we have a marvelous world, a beautiful world, a world that our Creator has foreseen as perfect, and that is why He gave us the facility to evolve? The best way to arrive at a better world is for you, me, and others to start working on evolving our own worlds. We have started this work, my friend, and we are making it. You can also do it, my friend. You can also make your own world a better one. When you learn how to do it, following the instructions of those who preceded you on this road, you will also be able to teach it to others. You will be able to help others evolve in their own worlds. It is not a dream, my friend. It is not a dream. It is reality. This message now reaching you is new to you. But there are millions of people who have been working on this for many years. You just were not in contact with them, so you didn't know of it. We are doing this because we either help people to rise up or they will fall. And if they fall, they will carry us along with them. Think about this, my friend. Think about this possibility. If you do not accept this message and do not follow its content, in your fall, you can take us with you. If the life that is within you involutes, I will involute with you as well. I know you are surprised by this analysis, but it is the truth. This message is for people who are eager to develop, to change, and reach their liberation. Let's review this principle again. It says, to go against the evolution of things is to go against yourself. Said in different words, my friend, if you help others to their evolution, you will be evolving yourself. This is the key. This is the key. My friend, I hope you have complied with the steps and information you have received in the first part of this message. They are fundamental to your future. You will not be able to continue with what follows unless you have practiced the instructions step by step. The reason for this is that evolution is like a ladder. You can evolve step by step, but only step by step. Be prudent, be conscious, be intelligent about this, my friend. You can do it. If you have not yet seriously carried on with what you have read in this first part, don't worry. Read, listen, and contemplate this message again. Go over the first part again until the principle is part of your being, until it reaches the deepest part of your conscious and subconscious minds, until the part within you that tends to involution understands that you, right now, wish to evolve. If all the work from the first part has awakened within you the desire to evolve, to stop going against the evolution of people, situations, and things, if you have realized that the involution of all is also yours, then I know you can continue with these principles. Your key questions are, how can I evolve? What do I have to do? Simply put, there is a law called the law of the Ternary, or the law of the Trinity. There cannot be evolution unless a person balances the forces of evolution and involution within himself. To say it differently, you will not be able to evolve or help things and people to evolve unless your mind and emotions work together. Unless your mental desire to evolve penetrates your emotions, they will not want to evolve. By joining these two forces, the active and the passive, like in the case of electricity, you will be able to produce a third force, superior to the first two, which is totally evolutive. My friend, I would like to call your attention to the word evolution, which implies will. Write it down as E-VOLU-TION. It means action of the will to go forward. Will comes from the union of the idea that you have in your mind and the desire to carry this idea through. This is clear, right? Hopefully you will be able to accomplish this principle. From our place in time, we are sending you all the vibrations and all the necessary energy so you can work it out. Do it in the following way. Over a period of 49 days, the first thing you will do when you wake up and the last thing when you go to bed is the following. Relax your body. Lie down facing up. eyes closed. Visualize in your mental screen one dot in one circle, black on a white background. Visualize this in your mind, a dot and a perfect circle around it. Under them, visualize a phrase that says, everything is in all and all is in everything. The explanation for this is, life is in everything and everything is life. Visualize the principle below the circle. If I help others to evolve, I will evolve myself. Hold this image in your mind for 3 minutes. The dot with the circle on your mental screen. Wish it firmly from the deepest part of your heart. Wish so profoundly that it becomes a reality in your life. Talk to your emotions as if talking to another person, different from you, and make him see the circle with the dot in the center, and have him see that evolution is the mother principle of the universe. My friend, do this repeatedly over a period of 49 days, morning and evening. Remember this 7 times a day. Recall 7 times a day that you have taken the decision to experience evolution, that you have decided not to stop or interfere with the evolution of others or any other living thing. Remember, everything is alive. The rock evolves. Water evolves. Animals evolve. Minerals evolve. Vegetables evolve. Businesses evolve. Your ideas evolve. Your body evolves. Everything does. Through the visualization of the circle and this principle, you will start to join your mind with your emotions. You will start to join the part in you that wants to go forward to the part that tends to go backwards. Then, after doing this, you should get yourself a notebook that has 100 pages. Divide it into 4 sections. The first section will be titled, The Evolution of My Own Will, The Evolution of Myself. The second part will be, The Evolution of My World. The third, The Evolution of the People that live in my world. And fourth, The Evolution of Nature, Humanity. With this notebook, you will have the basis for your evolution. Something precise and concrete, not something vague. In the first part, which deals with the evolution of your own will, write down the principle of the circle and the dot. Then, divide this first section into 4 parts. The first one is evolution of my physical body. The second is evolution of my emotional body and my emotions. The third one is the evolution of my thoughts. The fourth, evolution by cosmic law application. Let's now see the second part of the notebook that is entitled The Evolution of My World. This part will be divided into 2. The first is evolution of my activities, and the second is evolution of my possibilities. The third part of the notebook will be divided into 4 parts. The first is the evolution of my friends. Write here the names of all the friends whom you see frequently. The second is the evolution of my family. There you will write the names of your mother, father, wife or husband, and children. The third part is the evolution of my workmates. Write down all names of the people you are in frequent contact with. The fourth part is the evolution of all the people that I see daily. Now, let's see the fourth part of your notebook. It should read, Evolution of Nature, Humanity. This section you will divide into 2 parts. First, evolution of humanity, and the second, the evolution of nature. After all this is done, write down the key question on the first page of the notebook. What can I do to help everything and everybody in this notebook to evolve, to advance to a higher level? This question will be the basis for the entire content of the notebook. Dedicate 20 to 30 minutes to it every day. As you apply yourself to this, you will gain solid ideas on how you can help your acquaintances, your workmates, and humanity. You will be able to contribute to them in a concrete way. Even though the involuted part of you will try to make you see that there is not much you can do for others and for yourself, don't give in to this feeling, my friend. I am giving you the way to be a part of the evolution of others. If the involuted part of you cannot give you an appropriate answer on how you can aid others and yourself to evolve, then utilize this message and your experience. Use this principle and take it with you so others can get to know it and can practice it. You can help them to include in their lives this first principle for the liberation of man. But let's suppose that you have been able to see that you certainly can help others evolve, others and yourself. Then the process of joining the two parts, the evolution and involution, to be in agreement, and the image of the dot and the circle becomes a conscious part of your life. Also, when you decide on something you wish to accomplish, apply this principle over a 7-day period, twice per day, when you go to bed and when you wake up. You must picture in your mental screen a symbol or the outline of something you have decided upon, something that you want. Visualize what you want to accomplish and wish for it firmly. Clearly transmit the image in your mind to your emotions and do it over and over during 7 days and 7 times per day. Remember, this is how you can experience evolution. As you are able to experience this new consciousness, my travel and life companion, there is work to be done. One must work, sweat, even fight at times, because what you have in this message is not for lazy people, nor for the indolent, or for people that have failed in life, and certainly not for people who have not made the necessary effort to evolve in their lives. This is for those that have made the effort over and over again, and because of a lack of method or knowledge of the principles, or a lack of light, have tripped on supposedly unsurpassable obstacles. I hope that you are a part of those people who put a value on their lives, people who have understood that the cosmos is order, and all that order comes from order itself. It does not matter what you call it or how you conceive it. The cosmic order, the planets, galaxies, suns, your life, all life grows under the principle and rhythms in perfect harmony together. Perhaps you will ask, and why were these teachings not given to us when we were children? My friend, I will answer with the very wise words of an ancient man. Everything has its own time. There is a time to sleep, a time to eat, a time to work, and a time to rest. And also there is a time in the life of a person when he can receive the necessary teachings that will make him ready to accomplish the plan of his life. There is a well-known phrase, when the disciple is ready to listen and receive the teaching, the master will be there with the necessary knowledge. My friend, don't permit anything within to fool you. Just don't allow it. Be intelligent. Your Creator has given you a mind to think, emotions to perceive and feel, and a vigorous body with which to act. You have ideas, emotions, and can put them into action. You can understand by yourself, without help from anybody else, the truth that lies in this message. Don't listen to the part in you that says that it is difficult, that you can't carry it through to the end. This is the part we call the involuted force within. It is the part in you that is happy to see you involved in mistakes, in failures, and in the gutter. It is the part that is happy to see you down, the part that has caused all the disgrace in your life. Will you continue to listen to this, or will you be sensible and prudent? I am appealing to your other part, the part that wants to evolve, the part that appreciates the gifts of wisdom and intelligence, the part that realizes that it is necessary to try and put forth an effort to be able to achieve something in this life. I'm calling to the part that knows that without effort, what you get is not of value. I do not want the two parts within you to argue, the involutive and the evolutive. Stop them now. Enough of conflicts and contradictions. The hour is finally here to do something about it. From this message you can receive how your evolutive part can influence your involutive part, so that both, as brothers, can make peace and move the body to reach the ends that will take you to a world full of light, a happy world. So make your decision. You have to decide today, every day, 7 times per day, make the decision to evolve. Don't get frustrated if on the first, second, or third attempt you are not able to transmit the image of the dot in the circle, or that you still are not able to wake up your inner desire to evolve. Don't stop trying. Try over and over again. When you accomplish this, nothing will stop you. Nothing will come between you and evolution. No obstacle will be unsurpassable. But all of this has a price. Not the price of this message, nor the price of your effort, but some other price. If you are able to accomplish everything that you have learned in this message, you must stand before the Creator of the universe and commit yourself to use it, only and exclusively for the purpose of evolution of life. To use it only for the service of the well-being and perfection of your brothers and yourself, transmitting it to others who are in the same condition you are in today, in a relative obscurity, not knowing how to evolve nor how to move forward. Today, we are doing what we promised by transmitting this message to you, so you as well can commit yourself to do the same by taking it to others. Wouldn't you like it if in your small world all the people you know would progress, be successful, and be really happy? Well, you can, you know. Do your part first by accomplishing your happiness first. Then they will benefit from your subsequent actions.